Hey guys, and welcome to the end of our first season in the Championship, and hopefully the first of more. Now, as we come into the last two games of this season, I had hoped that we'd be in safety, and we almost were. There were a couple of times we could have done it, but we've had a bad couple of last games, and so we are still not in safety. But if we can win one of these last two games, we are home and dry. If we have a quick look at the table right now, you can see we're currently in 20th position with 50 points, and Notts County, Bolton, and Plymouth all have 46. So they're going to have to win and draw their next two games to beat us, and we have to lose both of our games. And all three of them, only two of them have to do that, and we would fall into the relegation. But if we can just win, if we can just beat Reading or Cardiff, we will be safe. What a grand day. So yeah, it's a pretty good position to be in for the last two games of the season. I'm very proud of the team. Up top, though, we have Crystal Palace and Derby, and technically Swansea are fighting for the Championship first position. Now, Derby's already had a game in hand, so if Crystal Palace win, they will have won the Championship. And those three obviously all trying to go for that automatic promotion spot into the Premier League. Crystal Palace, actually, they've been kind of going up and down, so it wouldn't be a big surprise for them to go up. Fulham also has been going up and down, and I think the same is with Swansea. Yeah, so really those three teams are not really a surprise there. In the playoffs, there we've got kind of Stoke, Fulham, and there's Nottingham Forest, Reading, and Peterborough all fighting for those last positions. So could be an exciting end of season for those teams right there, as well as the teams at the bottom. But let's have a quick look at what happened over the season so far. So last time you guys were here, I think we played against Charlton and Fulham. Had a really great result against Charlton, 6-3, but then we lost against Fulham. After that, we came up against Brighton. We beat them 3-0. Kessler scoring 2 goals and Tilly scoring 1. When Kessler's good, he is just unstoppable. Then we drew against Swansea 0-0. Then we beat Wycombe 1-0, which is a game we kind of needed to win. They're bottom of the table. They're already relegated. We needed to win this game, of course, and we only won it 1-0, so it was pretty close. And Wilkinson, coming back from his injury, scoring the goal. So really happy to see him come back into the team and actually scoring, winning us that vital game, because after that, Derby 2-0, Plymouth 3-1, and then Nottingham Forest 1-0. We've not won a single game since then, so we kind of were going quite high again, and then we crashed down again. We seem to go on like a nice little run, then we drop, and then we go on a nice little run, then we drop. We did it here, yeah, we actually do that all the time. That's been I guess not as much here, but it feels like quite a common thing this season. So overall, we just have to perform these last two games, guys, and we would have survived in the Championship. So I'm looking forward to it. I think we can do it, personally. In fact, I know we're going to do it. I'm saying that, and then we're going to crash out. But Reading are currently 7th, obviously doing very well this time. They're kind of middle over the past few seasons, being stuck in the Championship. Stevenson is their best player. Defensive midfielder. Looks pretty decent, good strength and stuff. He's worth 2 million. We still haven't got a player who's valued at 1 million yet. I can't wait to see who will be Bath City's first 1 million player. I mean, we did sell Cunningham for quite a lot. He was almost, he almost went for 1 million. I can't wait to see who that be. Our team is going to be what you expect, obviously. Hinchcliffe is out for a long time. Hinchcliffe. Dalglish is just upset. Mackenzie is out injured for a couple of weeks, so we're without him. So we've got Lee Angle up front. Don't really trust him as a striker, but then again, neither do I trust Junior at this level. Tilly, Kessler, Frost. Frost is not having a great time, but we don't really have a player in his position, really, that's as comfortable as him. So I'm keeping him there. Chettle's had a really good start to his Bath career. Griffiths, a player we can always trust. And, of course, the defence is mostly what you expect. Wilkinson has come back into the team, and he looks really comfortable. Anderson is back, but Wilkinson I feel like he's in good form, and I want him to get back what he had before, so we're going to keep playing him. And Henry, I think, has been doing a decent job as a new goalkeeper. I think he's more of this level than our previous goalkeepers, though he's obviously not a championship level. Then again, hardly any of our players are championship level. I mean, Tilly is our best player, and I guess his performances have been championship level, but stat-wise, I would say he's probably like a leading League One player. That's probably how I'd rate him. But his performances have been great, so he's probably our only championship player, you might say. Maybe Hinchcliffe. Hinchcliffe has been great, to be honest. No comment. No, we're not going to talk about it. We're not talking. I'm getting had enough of you. I've had enough of you guys. We're not here. We're here to survive. I'm here to do a job for Bath in the city today. We're at home in front of our home fans. We're going to show them that we are a championship team. Go out there and impress me. Get our survival. Oh, why do I have it on counter? I did not want it on counter, did I? Yeah. Okay, let's get that back to standard. Okay, good. And here we are. Could this be the day? Guys, I still find it hard to believe we are maybe going to be in the championship for a second season. That is just mind-blowing. Can we improve upon the team for next season? I really hope so. I hope it will increase our reputation, and it maybe will allow us to bring in some better players, some more championship players. We can see that Plymouth seems to be winning their game. That's not bad for me, because if Bolton and Notts County lose or draw their games, I'll be fine. We'll be secure. We only need 2 of them to do badly. But here they come. Okay, as long as we draw, that is. Chettle. So draw would be pretty decent for us, actually. Even not winning, actually, a draw would be pretty decent as long as those other teams don't do so well. Though Plymouth might be able to survive, knocking down Bolton. And Notts County were being highly touted. Cullen with a good ball in, but nothing from it in the end. Yeah, Notts County have been highly touted. They've been in the championship for a little bit. I think they had a really good season last year. And to the media, they were kind of the little favourite. Not obviously to win, but just like that kind of smaller team that everyone really likes, you know. Griffiths gets the ball to Frost. Gets it to Chettle. Then Kessler. Kessler to Angle. Back to Kessler. Griffiths. Oh, Griffiths is tackled. Why didn't you run into the ball, Oluwu? That was perfect. I know it was a little bit ahead of you. You just need to run a little bit, and you should have been fine. Here they come on the attack. Really good moves there. Cullen, you're not going to stop him. Josh Cullen with the goal there. Really good moves there by Reading. We can't complain about that. But luckily for us, Bolton and Notts County are both losing their games. So we will be safe if they both lose. Show me something else in the second half. Yeah. Let's just try and go for that draw. Let's try and beat Plymouth this season. Let's try not to be 1 position above relegation. I don't want to get 21st position. Okay, Griffiths. Tilly. Go get the... Oh. Normally, Tilly would have passed the ball straight to Angle. But the defenders did a good job. Okay, Kessler with the ball in. Okay, gets hit out. Angle. Angle throws the ball to Kessler. He gets it down. Couldn't get the ball to Frost, but Griffiths has it now. He almost got the ball to Angle. Almost a deflection right to his feet. And Plymouth is still beating Swindon 3-1. Yeah, I'd like to at least... I mean, look at our goal difference. That is not good. Our goal difference has not been good. Junior, score your first championship goal, please. Do it for me. I want to see you score a championship goal. Tilly, you're on support. Huh. You should have been on attack, but I guess it's not a big deal. Teuton is not having a good game. Neither's Griffiths, maybe. Someone looking frustrated. We'll leave them on. It's still a little bit of time, just in case we need an emergency sub or someone gets tired. I'm going to leave it for now. We're doing decent when it comes to shots and possession and stuff, so it's not been that bad overall. Bristol Rovers, QPR's now winning. Plymouth is now beaten, winning 4-1. But as long as we just keep an eye on Notts County and Bolton. Now, they can still beat Plymouth, obviously, if Plymouth lose their last game. But for me right now, we just need to make sure that we survive. That's all I care about. Let's go for Griffiths, because when we need a score, it doesn't matter if they score, really, to me. You know, if Reading's score makes it 2-0, that's basically no difference. So I'm not going to change the defender. And is that it? Yeah, looks like that's the end of the game. 1-0 to Reading, but when I last saw the league table, we had survived. Have we survived? Did any of them score a last-minute goal or make a turnaround that changed everything? Hopefully not. Disappointing, but maybe we survived. And we did! Yes! Bath lose the match, but we have survived. The fans in the stadium are going crazy. Twerton Park with 2,500 people. We need to expand that stadium. We have to. We have no money. We have no money, but we need to do it. Bath avoid relegation. There we go. We've one game left to go. I think that's kind of nice to see. Finances. It's not as bad as it could have been, to be honest. We've been in bigger deficits than that. Yeah, at the beginning of the season, last year, basically, yeah. Yeah, this time last year, we were in a very bad position. So, you know what? This isn't too bad. This isn't as bad. But hopefully we can get a lot of money. I hope we get more money this season. Why am I going to hold a team meeting? That's ridiculous. But yes, I'm sorry. I'm still continuing to play. I'll see you guys for the last game of the season. It may be a burned rubber, but it's a celebratory rubber match. There. And here we are for the second game of the end of the season. I'd love to know from you guys, who do you think has been the best player of our season? I am thinking possibly Kessler. I think it could be Anton Kessler. Could be Tilly or Mackenzie. Those would be one of the three I would choose. And I'm going to go with probably Kessler off the top of my head. Him and Tilly I think is really close. Actually, Oluwu and Mackenzie are both doing really well, like stat-wise. They're two of the highest rated players. Like Oluwu has one of the best key header numbers in the league this year. I think he's number 3. And Mackenzie is like the second best for key tackles this season. So they're both doing really well, and that just shows that, you know, these players may not be, they may be told they're not championship level, but they are putting in the effort. Crystal Palace did win the league. Derby have also got a automatic promotion position. So Swansea, Stoke, Fulham have all got into the playoffs, but Reading or possibly Nottingham Forest. Peterborough's going to have it quite difficult because of the goal difference, but if Reading lose and they win and Nottingham Forest draw, they could go in. So it's going to be one of them. Plymouth could still get relegated because Notts County and Bolton have a better goal difference. But if they draw their match, they're safe. And, you know, it's sad. You know, Bolton, they've been up here a couple of seasons. They're going back down to League One. Wickham, they were up here for one season. They're going back down. And Notts County was up here for, again, a couple of seasons. And also they might be going back down. While Plymouth, obviously, they did come up with us after making it back to the Championship. So it's kind of nice to be able, you know, if we do beat them in the end, it's kind of nice for us, I think. Kuya got injured, actually, during the time that in between the matches. Also, I got offered 2 job interviews during these 2 matches. Just that little time in between. Got offered 2 different jobs just to bring on Mackenzie. He's not going to come on, but we need a midfielder. And that will do. That will do, pig. That will do. We'll keep it on counter for this, you know. Playing away from home against a big team like Cardiff. Probably best just to go counter. You know, we can't go up a higher position. If we win this match, we can't actually go up, you know, above 20th position. So they've just got better goal differences than us. So we can't do this. Let's just keep things simple. Let's try and give our fans possibly a surprise win to end the season on. Let's give the fans a good performance here to end the season. They have been fantastic. And of course, the players have been fantastic. It's still crazy to think we have a second season here. And Tilly going on his crazy runs, but couldn't get the proper ball in. But we need to bring in a proper striker next year. Hinchcliffe is great, but Angle is kind of just a backup we could get last year. And Junior, sadly, you know, maybe the Championship is just one level too high for him, it feels like. So we really do need to bring in a striker that we can trust next season. We'll have to hope. We'll have to hope that there is some players of any position. We have money. Like I said, there's so many question marks for next season. We do need to improve. We may have survived this season, but if a few games had just gone differently, a few wins we didn't get, we would have been in the relegation zone possibly instead of one of the other teams. So Kesler now, a free kick, good ball in. Griffiths picks up the ball, gets the... Oh, almost got the ball to Tilly, and Tilly did manage to get the ball in the end, but it deflects off, and it is a corner. Okay, is Kesler with the ball? Ooh. Good arms there by Davis. That could have definitely been a goal, potentially. Offside for us. We've had one shot so far. Cardiff are kind of all over us, but we're playing counter. That's how we want it to be. Plymouth are currently drawing. Notts County are winning. Notts County are winning. They need Plymouth to lose. We can stick on this match or win. Let's try and pump them up a little bit. Keep it simple. Like I say, I just want to get through this match, really, because it's a dead rubber. We're going to survive this season, and that's all I really cared about. But let's see if Notts County can beat Plymouth and survive. How's Plymouth doing? Haven't seen it just yet. What will be the result for Plymouth? Reading are currently getting that last playoff position as well. Derby's beating Leeds. I mean, that's not really a big deal, is it? Okay, here comes Cardiff. Henry with the safe hands. 65 minutes now. We're getting to kind of the end of the season here. And we'll bring on Junior. We're going to bring on Junior. He could just grab a goal if you want to. Kez is looking a bit tired there. Let's take him off. And yes, but basically the same exactly as the last match, actually. Can Junior win us a game, you know, get a winning goal, and get his first goal of the championship? Okay, maybe he can't get a winning goal, but he can get us a goal, you know, get us a draw possibly. But what a terrible goal that was. Henry, I mean, can you blame him? He had to do something. But look, 17 shots by Cardiff. That's their first goal. And Plymouth are ahead of us because we're now losing the match. Oh dear. And Notts County now drawing the game. And Bolton are now winning their game. They both need Plymouth to lose, but Plymouth are not losing that game. And Plymouth are losing that game. I saw another update below, but I didn't get to see what it was. Did Plymouth score? Are Plymouth relegated? Did they survive? I didn't get to see. Okay, unlucky, yeah. 1-0, pretty decent. I'm happy with that. We lost a lot of games. No, Plymouth ended up drawing, did they? Wow. So Sheffield Wednesday scored a last-minute goal, and Plymouth got another goal to survive, and that just puts it 21st. Okay. 1 point. 1 point we survived. That is not good. Losing the last two... That kind of makes me sad we lost the last two games. Yeah. Not really happy about that. But that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Sometimes, you know, you're going to go on a bad run of form, and that's what we did at the end of season. Partly, I feel like it's because we didn't have Hinchcliffe. I didn't think that helped our end of season run. But we did win some good games. And things went well in the end, and we got what we wanted, and that was to survive. But who are going to get the awards? Players inducted into the Bath overall best 11. Let's have a quick look. Let's go down memory lane. Who are the 11 players in the Bath best 11? Of course, Junior. Of course, he's going to be the man. I mean, look at these goals. Look at it. He's the record top goal scorer for Bath in its whole history. I mean, Hunter. Wow, Hunter. You're only 30 now. I always feel like he's older. So he left us and he went down to non-league. That's a shame. From League 2. He came all the way to League 2. Wintle. He's now at Welling at the moment. Did really well in the league. I mean, League South. I'd expect that. He joined us in the National League. Yeah. It was quite a long time. Michael Ashton. Michael Ashton, I'm sorry. You know, you came through the youth system, but you just couldn't keep up with our success, really. He's now gone to non-league as well. Not having the best of times. Oh, Sarpong. I had forgotten Sarpong, really. Ooh, he's getting old. He does not look so great. Maybe my memory has him higher up than I thought, really. He went down to National League from League 2. We had, like, National League players. I'm sorry, like, North and South players in League 2. That's crazy. So Sarpong. Kuya's on there. Good for you, Kuya. I'm glad to see him on there. He's been with us for so long. Look at that. Like, his whole career's mostly been with us, actually. Since those 3 loans. Then we got Ball. Ball is a director of football. Good for you, Ball. Have you had any jobs? No. Okay, you've not had any proper jobs since then. Viner is actually one of our top centre-backs. He's only 28. I forget how young some of these players were. That's 4 seasons, but he played like every game that he was there. Then he went to Gillingham on a free. Then he left them, went to non-league. Okay. Oluwu's on there. Good for you, Oluwu. Happy to see you on there. And of course, Leyland. That one doesn't surprise me, actually. He's decent. And of course, Connaughton's the goalkeeper. Interesting. And of course, then we have some of the substitutes. Callum Kitschke. I remember you. Then we had Jack Batten. Ah, Jack Batten. Retired as a player. 27? What? Yeah. 218 appearances. He only appeared for our club. That's it. That's, yeah. Okay. Billy Murphy. He's retired as well. He only really played for us. 272 appearances for the club. What a man. Robbie McKenzie's on the substitutes. Chaz Hemmons. Not sure. I mean, okay, 186 appearances. Yeah, I guess sometimes I forget how much he played for us. Wow. Chaz Hemmons. Manny Montfy. 163 appearances. And 5 goals. Okay. 30, he retired. And of course, James Tilley's actually gone on the substitutes already after just a few seasons with us. That's impressive. But let's have a quick look. Ben Hinchcliffe managed to win the end of season Fans Player of the Season award. 51%. Kessler, then Griffiths. Goal of the season was by him. Sign of the season was our goalkeeper, Dion Curtis Henry. And young player was Kessler. Let's have a quick look at the goal. We gotta see this goal. Bath City against Burnley. What was this amazing goal? Actually, this might have been a game we had recorded, possibly. I don't remember. Let's have a quick look, though. Hinchcliffe on his own, and we know he scores. Yeah, look at that. Just perfection. Perfection. You don't normally see players score those types of goals when they go on a little run. Very good for him. Season in review. Had been expected to be relegation certainties. They were delighted to finish with their heads above water. 100% attendance record. Oh, no. Okay. Scouting reports. Anything we know yet? They've not given me money yet, so we don't know how much money we're going to have. Or maybe that they've already just going to keep it the same as it is. But yes, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I've been NG Paradox. Bath, we're going to have our second season in the Championship. Hopefully we can improve. Let's try and aim to get maybe into 15th position. Between like mid and 15th. I want to try and aim to get there. But it's whether we can bring in the right players. And that could be difficult. But I'll see you then.